I tore up the photo, but the people inside kept smiling. I found the photograph in my grandmother's attic 3 days after her funeral. It was tucked inside an old shoebox, buried beneath decades of forgotten memories. The photo showed a family of four standing in front of a farmhouse I didn't recognize. A mother, father, and two children, all dressed in clothes from the 1950s. They were smiling, but something about their smiles felt wrong. Too wide, too fixed. I didn't recognize any of them, so I tossed the photo aside and continued sorting through my grandmother's belongings. But that night, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Those unsettling smiles haunted my dreams. The next morning, I drove back to the attic to look at it again. When I picked up the photograph, my stomach dropped. The family was still there, still smiling. But now they were closer to the camera. I could see more details in their faces. The mother's eyes seemed to be looking directly at me, even though I knew that was impossible. I told myself I was remembering it wrong. Grief does strange things to memory. But I took a picture of the photograph with my phone, just to be sure. Then I left, trying to shake off the uneasy feeling crawling up my spine. That evening, I compared my phone picture to the original. They were different. In the new version, the family had moved even closer. They were now standing at the edge of the farmhouse porch, as if they'd walked forward. And their smiles had grown wider. My hands were shaking. This couldn't be real. Photographs don't change. People in pictures don't move. I decided to destroy it. If the photo was gone, this nightmare would end. I tore it into pieces. Small pieces. Then I tore those pieces smaller. I threw them in the trash, took the bag outside, and threw it in the dumpster. I watched the garbage truck take it away the next morning. That should have been the end of it. But when I got home from work that day, there was an envelope on my doorstep. No stamp. No return address. Just my name written in handwriting I didn't recognize. Inside was the photograph. Whole. Untorn. Perfect. But now the family was standing in front of a different house. My house. And they weren't alone anymore. There was a fifth person in the photo now, standing behind them in the shadow of my front door. The figure was blurry, but I could make out enough details to recognize the clothes. The hair. The build. It was me. I was in the photograph now, and I was smiling that same too-wide smile. I tried to remember having this picture taken. I tried to remember ever standing on my porch with these people, but I had no memory of it. None at all. That's when I noticed something that made my blood turn to ice. In the photo, my front door was open behind us, and in the darkness of that doorway, I could see more figures. Dozens of them. All smiling. All waiting. I looked up from the photograph to my actual front door. It was closed. Locked. But as I watched, the handle began to turn. Subscribe for more stories.